New retail spending data illustrates what's often been described as a two-speed economic recovery. Sales growth in the North Island has been slower compared to the South Island, with rural areas benefiting from strong demand from primary exports. As Auckland struggles, the Prime Minister has promised a refreshed focus on growth in urban centres, and it's hoped an expanded SailGP event in 2026 could give the City of Sails a boost. Here's political correspondent Zane Small.
Bigger crowds and bigger drama. That's the promise in this promotional video showcasing what's set to be a bigger Sail Grand Prix in Auckland across Valentine's weekend next year. The waterfront grandstand will be expanded to accommodate up to 10,000 fans each day.
We used to be, before COVID, recognised as one of the great event cities in the world. And we've struggled for the last 5 years as we've sought to come back from that. But I'm really optimistic about Auckland.
The waterfront is shaping up to be at the forefront of the city's growth. Port of Auckland's proposed wharf expansion is the first of 149 projects to receive fast-track approval under the government's scheme.
It went from what would take 5 years to potentially 5-6 months, and that's a game changer for us.
Site preparation is starting here at Bledisloe Wharf, which is part of a $200 million upgrade, which will enable the wharf to handle larger container ships and cruise vessels. The wharf will be extended by 6 metres, which is expected to boost economic activity.
This is helping with jobs. We've got a whole massive construction crew coming down to help with piling and all of the wharf structure going in. But then we've also got, it's bringing the cruise ships back, and bringing the cruise ships back is massive.
We will continually, as we've done around investment boost, as we've done around fast track, continually look at what more we can do, accelerating trade agreements, all of those kinds of things, revisiting our major events funds. We'll do practical things that are aligned with our long-term economic strategy to support Auckland and all of New Zealand.
Auckland's economy has been struggling. The city's 6.1% unemployment rate is higher than the national rate of 5.2%. And new retail spending data illustrates what's often been described as a two-speed economic recovery. Sales growth in the North Island has been slower compared to the South Island, with rural areas benefiting from strong demand for primary exports.
We've got parts of New Zealand doing exceptionally well, rural community, primary industries, South Island. We've got other parts that are really challenged, Auckland, as you're seeing.
The government is banking on better times to come as mortgage holders roll onto lower interest rates. Last week, the Reserve Bank dropped the benchmark lending rate to 3%, the lowest in 3 years. The government celebrated it, and in a radio interview this morning, the Prime Minister revealed he told the Reserve Bank governor he felt the rate should be cut, even though the central bank acts independently of the government.
Too late. Too late.
No, I get it.
Should have been in May.
I get you. Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
Well, I personally, yeah, I do. Yeah,
Right.
I do. Yeah, I do. I think.
And is that what you told him in the meeting?
Pretty much? Yep.
Fully respect the independence of the Reserve Bank, and I do. What I was sharing is that we will share our respective observations and views on the economy and what we're respectively seeing.
And what the Prime Minister is no doubt seeing is that parts of the economy are in need of a boost.
Well, Zane joins me now. The government has welcomed another announcement from the Reserve Bank today.
Yeah, that's right. The Reserve Bank has started a consultation on a review of how much money banks should be required to hold. Now, the settings were changed in 2019 and they require banks to hold enough capital to withstand a 1 in 200 year shock. And there are concerns that it's too conservative and may be undermining competition and increasing the cost of lending. Also, in a bid to increase competition in the banking sector, the Reserve Bank is looking at lowering the threshold for those wishing to set themselves up as a bank in New Zealand from $30 million of capital to $5 million, so that would be a big change.